Hello, my friends, and welcome to Hersheypark for their opening weekend. Thankfully, I had my fingers crossed real hard that the weather was going to hold up, and the rain went away just in time. It's the early afternoon. There's a very light crowd. It looks like Pandemonium is down, and several other coasters like Skyrush are down for the moment. Fingers crossed, those open back up. I have the Milton Hershey fountain behind me. We just did Chocolate World real quick. That was a lot of fun. I hear Comet going by. I don't know. I'm just excited to be back here. The vibes are good. The smells are great. There's like kettle corn popcorn or something going on. But anyway, I just want to explore, see what's new, see what's different, ride the things that I love, and I invite you to come along. So let's go check out the opening weekend of Hersheypark. This looks like it has little to no wait. I'm terrible at this game, but I have a lot of fun. So the line was pretty short for Cup Fusion. I don't remember these little skits that they play being so hilarious. Like, what is this? They're going through customs or something? Okay. I can't wait to go on this again. It's been a while. Just got done with Pandemonium. I actually cracked 150,000. I can't believe it. I don't think that even gets me to the next rank, though. That might be the upper limit of, like, the second rank. I forgot what it was. But anyway, Pandemonium has reopened. It's only a 5-minute wait, so I'm heading directly there. And I kind of thought about the story too much of Cup Fusion. I kind of feel bad. I think Mint the Merciless is kind of a sympathetic villain. He, like, didn't do anything wrong. You know, he didn't ask to be made the way he was. I can kind of understand, like, these are the circumstances you're dealing with, and you're doing the best with what you've been given. And it's not really their fault that they've been made that way. You know, him and the other candy. It's really the fault of whoever at the factory that's making these is supposed to be maintaining whatever equipment makes them. I think those are the true villains. The ones who let them be what they are, who made them that way. Shame on them. The real villains. It is so windy here today, but oh my gosh, Pandemonium's open. You guys know, if you've been following me, this was my 100th coaster credit. I'm so excited to see how it's running, because it is a little cold, so I expect it to be a little bit slower, but I don't know how much that's going to affect the airtime. Oh, but it might be a little chilly around the Kiss Fountain, wouldn't it? I don't know. Let's go find out. So it was basically walk-on Pandemonium. It was running wonderfully, a little slower than usual, but as much airtime as ever. Running 2 trains. Ops was, the dispatch times were pretty good, but the ride experience was wonderful. It is cold today, though, so all that wind and everything was kind of brutal. My eyes were watering. It was embarrassing, but I loved it. All right, so I just had a walking taco. It was delicious. Hit the spot, but if there were like a fast lane for a nap somewhere, I'd buy that. However, one great motivator to get out of my chair there, get off my butt, was that Great Bear is only a 5-minute wait. It is getting windy and chilly tonight, so I'm expecting the waits to be pretty low, and I'm gonna just ride as much as I can, as long as I can stand it. But here we go. First up is Great Bear. All right, yeah, inverted beauty. Let's do this. It's such a funny contrast. I know most of it has to do with the weather, the rain this morning, and how cold it is now, but last year, holy smokes, I think they only had 2 coasters open for like most of the day. So like being here, about to walk onto Great Bear, which was like at an hour wait minimum last year. I don't know, it was real nice. Like, where is the line? I think we're really just gonna walk on, or maybe wait a train or 2. Great Bear was running great. That was silly, but still, it was running really nicely. The second half of it, I feel like a lot of people give it flack, but it's pretty solid. And this time, Super Duper Looper was actually like kind of going somewhere around there, and it was cool to see it, to see it moving wild, because I don't think I've ever gotten that timed right. Anyway, it's a little cold right now, but Super Duper Looper, I'm gonna give that a skip. However, you know how I feel about Skyrush. It's like in my top 5, so I think we're gonna have to give this one a big yes, because it is like a 15-minute wait or so. So I'm gonna put my stuff in the locker, and hopefully, I don't know. With it, I don't think I've ever been on Skyrush while it's been this cold, because it shut down around when they do Hersheypark in the dark, isn't that right? So I don't know. I don't know if the experience is going to be any different, but let's find out. It's turning into such a solid day for riding this. I'm going to just ride until I can't anymore, until I'm too cold. Oh, Skyrush, that was wonderful. The lift hill, that, like, when you go over the first drop there, it's like in 2 stages, isn't it? Like, first there's like, I sit in the back towards the left-hand side, shout out to Coasterlocity, because that's just, I think of him every time I think of back row, left side, or left seat. But anyway, like, it feels like there's 2 stages to that drop where you're just like, you're starting to pop out, and then there's like this more like intense fling that happens. I don't know, and then the rest of it just sort of happens, and you collect yourself and you get out of the station, and they had to remind a lot of people you have to exit left, which is pretty hilarious to me. But no, even in the cold, that thing was hauling. It's probably not the fastest that I've ever been on it, but it was still, I don't know, it was a solid ride. But that being said, there's another coaster. I hope it stays open. I'm still feeling pretty good about this, about doing the warm. It's cold, but we're trying to do this. Fahrenheit, I haven't been on that in forever because a lot of other coasters were down in the last couple seasons. So, I don't know, that one being like a 10-minute, 15-minute wait right now, according to the app, it makes me feel like, you know, maybe we'll go check that out, and then if I can stand the cold, then maybe we'll go check out Storm Runner. Although that one I've heard has been up and down today. We'll find out. Oh my gosh, it's so cold that my camera is cold to touch. I should have brought gloves. I didn't even consider this. It feels like I'm back here in December again. There's just no lights. It's like Candy Lane all over again. Whew. And I just saw Reese's. Did a quick drive-by on him. Oh man, this is something else. All right, heading towards Fahrenheit. I haven't been on that thing in forever, so I'm excited to go on it. However, I don't know if I'm going to hit up Storm Runner. I don't know if I got it in me, because it's about 5 o'clock now. I don't know. Let's see how Fahrenheit goes. So I don't quite remember Fahrenheit being as strangely, like the restraints were really weird. I don't know. It's probably been a good year and a half or so since I've been on it. I think I was on it one time during 2020, their abbreviated season. But I went on it and I felt like I haven't changed in size, but it just felt snugger. And on the sides, like I could fit my entire arm. So like side to side movement was actually kind of a problem, like of my body. My head wasn't going anywhere because of the weird vesty thing. Very interesting. I don't know. I mean, I love this layout. The layout is magical. It is so good. But something about those restraints threw me off. Is that how Maverick is? I don't recall. If you remember, let me know. Because, yeah, that was really interesting. And it was shaking a lot going down, like when you hit the bottom of these, like right after inversions and stuff. I don't know quite what to make of it, but I'm going to associate a lot of it with the cold. So I finished getting that shot of Fahrenheit. I just wanted to give you an idea of the crowd levels here tonight. Wow. Yeah, every roller coaster is at a 5 to 10 minute wait, which means I didn't think I was going to go on Storm Runner, but you know what? I'm going to go on Storm Runner. So Sidewinder was supposed to be getting this whole makeover to look like a Jolly Rancher, and it looks like the paint is just about done. I see some purple supports, some pink supports, and blue supports, all types of supports, but nope, not open yet. And I think they were even thinking about putting a flat ride in the middle. I forget what I saw, but maybe you guys know. Anyway, right next door to that is Storm Runner, our destination, our final destination. So I can't tell if there's a difference between the Storm Runner restraints and the Fahrenheit restraints, but I felt like I had more room in the Storm Runner ones. Maybe they're a different gen. No idea. But it was running real nice. Love that launch. Love, like the first half is great, but it felt like it was a little too short this time. I wanted more. I don't know what just changed on me, but I wanted more. But I wish for a lot of things. Like I wish it were warmer today. I wish that a couple of these coasters had been operating earlier, but everything worked out the way it did, and that's okay. Surprise to me, anyway, was that most of the coasters were operating, except for Storm Runner, which was operating one train. Most of them were operating two, which is great. That's a good sign for like maintenance and what they've been able to get, because you know over at other parks, they don't always have all the trains that they need because of the problems with logistics and supply chains and stuff. So I think, you know, if this was going to be the opening weekend here, I couldn't have asked for a better one in which I could kind of revisit all of the different coasters that are here. So that was pretty sweet to be able to do that. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it for me here. There's not much else to do while it's cold. A lot of the food places are closed as well. I was hoping to check out the chocolatier. I don't think that's happening. But anyway, guys, it is freezing now. So I'm going to leave you here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. And I hope you go make your own adventure. Bye.